Hi everyone, welcome to African Sport or AfriSport. Today I'm going to do a recap of the Real Madrid versus PSG game that happened at the Santiago Barnebeu Stadium. Real Madrid winning the game 3-1. And by the way, before I continue, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and click the notification button and the thumbs up, and that's how you can support this content. And please don't forget to share this content. This is a game that I would really have many things I should talk about this game. First of all, PSG froze. It lacked leadership in the second half, and silly mistakes costed them. The first one, the biggest mistake was from the keeper, Donnarumma. Should have cleared the ball early or kicked it somewhere else, and his mistake mounted, rose, made the Barnebeu Stadium really have hope. And when in the Barnebeu with 80,000 people shouting at you, he rolled his crack under that pressure, and he didn't help his teammates with that silly mistake, and it costed them a lot, because from there on, Real Madrid just got the momentum, and PSG was just freezing, was just breaking apart. And sometimes I look at Pochettino. You're the manager, this is where experience comes in. Look at Ancelotti. There's that skill set you have when you have that experience. And Pochettino, this is the second time I've seen him freeze in the biggest stage. First in the Champions League finals, and this was the biggest stage of all. You planning to go to Real Madrid, but you didn't even show leadership towards your players. And there's some substitution that he delayed to make. Neymar in the second half, even Messi in the second half. Those are the substitution that if there was any smart coach, any good coach, any experienced coach would have made it early. Look at his bench. He had the Draxlers, he had Maria already in there, but he was still clinging on the Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. Mbappe was carrying this team from the first half, the second half. Mbappe is the world class. Mbappe is world class. And if anyone argues with me right now, argues with you that Mbappe is not the best player right now on the planet, he's a hater. Mbappe is the best player on the planet right now. There was no way. There was no way the Madrid defense was Madrid defense did not have any solution for Mbappe. It didn't have any solution for Mbappe. Mbappe was towing with Carvajal. The moment he had the ball, the Madrid defense was all over him. There was that panic even in the stadium. But I was so disappointed with Neymar. He was unfit. Okay, to me, it looked unfit. I think it was rushed to be brought in the squad. That shows me that Pochettino, the players, he doesn't have control over the dressing room. He fears. He has that phobia, dropping some big names. A big coach will drop players. He won't fill in players who are not fit enough. For example, Eden Hazard. Ancelotti will not play Eden Hazard because he knows his past, or he's not yet 100% fit. He plays in the Cavavingers, the Vinicius, those are real good coaches. And I pity Manchester United if they go for Pochettino this summer. As that's another shambolic season for them. Pochettino is not a good coach. He's not really the coach to really take them to that place. And PSG, I will be surprised if he stays at PSG next season. This game really exposed him. It exposed his leadership. It exposed, his confidence as a coach. He looked frozen. He looked shaken. He looked. I don't know what was happening. It was uninspiring to the players. That was it. And Messi should have really been substituted in the second half. I know, he's Messi, but he's past his prime right now. And a lot of you people out there should start really preparing to deal with the world of football without a prime Messi. There are players coming in right now. Vinicius, what a player. Mbappe, world class. Undisputed world class. Mbappe was carrying this team alone. And I tweeted it. If you could check my tweet at Kemat_dollar, Musingus Emmanuel. I tweeted as like, Manchester United fans will be deceived by Pochettino. If PSG qualifies, they will think Pochettino is the best coach, or is a good tactician, and yet it was Mbappe carrying the team. So this was the debacle at the Barnebeu. the strongest team that had the strongest mentality qualified. But PSG, in terms of the quality, they were the better team. How were they dominating the game in the first half? How they they were dictating play, dictating play. But soon as Donnarumma gave out that chance, he shifted all the pressure in the stadium to his teammates, and his teammates could not deal with that. Kipembe was just kicking everyone over the pitch. They lost it, and there was no leadership on the team. And PSG right now needs a really, really seasoned coach, because they've pumped it money in that team, but there's one trophy eluding them, and that's the Champions League. And if the owner can really follow the Roman Abramovich model of no nonsense with these coaches, they will still be remaining in that same circle. For Mbappe, I would really advise him to go to Madrid. Yeah, because it's a high time for him now to build his career, and that is it, to build his career and his legacy, because PSG is for the people who are retired right now. They're trying to really buy fancy football, sensationalization of players. So if he has to really make his legacy, he has to go to Madrid. Thank you very much for tuning in, for watching. Please share this content. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and click the thumbs up button, and that's the